What's up, my boy band bash? Wait a minute, what is on my script right now? Oh no, I gotta react to game tunes. So as we can see here, it's a prototype and chum and player for some reason and Giblet. So both of them are running to save Giblet, even though that literally happened in another room. So I think these people might have 20/20 vision in game tunes or something, because
Chum was originally supposed to be called Chummy.
None of these Huggy Wuggies even exist. Okay, enough stalling. Let's see this.
Let's begin.
Dr. Doom and Smirk's looking operation.
I sure could use a hug.
I don't know why, but I have a bone to pick with Poppy's playtime now. It's because I don't hate anybody that created the game. Bob Entertainment put a lot of effort into it, but the fandom surrounding the game is really what made me have a bone to pick with it, because it's kind of like the situation with Sprunky when it looked made for content farms, and the creator Nanko BF got harassed about that. So I don't necessarily want to repeat history, because that has happened to many more indie horror creators than just Nanko BF. And I don't know why they're trying to add their own canon, and because there basically isn't a lot of canon for Chum, or at least in my knowledge, because I don't know too much about Chum. So I'm going half blindfolded, half not blindfolded. So take this with a grain of salt. I don't know everything about this game, and the monsters literally never talk in the game, besides Mommy Longlegs and Catnap, yet they basically never ever talk. So this really feels like them trying to make their own headcanon, when unlike with Sprunky, when there isn't a headcanon, there is a headcanon, and they just ignore that headcanon to go against literally everything that headcanon should be. They are literally just the oddballs of YouTube. They are literally the internet punching bag when you think of Poppy's playtime. This is basically
eventually
just a glorified version of overconsumption. This is not anything different from the Stanley Cup. This is just glorified this is even more glorified than the Stanley, which when the Stanley falls off, Game Tunes is still stacking up bread and sitting in a throne of money like we're ants between their feet or something. We need to really teach Game Tunes the lessons of content farms shouldn't be the norm around here. Meanwhile, people that put actual effort in their videos, aka small content creators, just only get a penny and a thumb down by YouTube. That is all they get. While these low-quality content creators, the big content creators, make literal millions an hour.
It smells like morning breath.
I don't have a bone to pick, a liver to chew with big creators on YouTube, because I want to be a big creator. So I only have bones to pick with the content farm that are surrounding these so-said fandoms, and it puts us in a nasty cycle of production makes game. Content farm sees that game made by production, ruins that game made by production, and now everybody hates the developer of game that
Oliver, my boy, don't
the
worry
game
about
by
that. It's just a
the
mistake.
developer. So yeah, it just puts us in a nasty cycle of that.
And he and Chum
And
became
that is not what we want.
chummy with each other.
And that is
I'm
not
not
what we
sure
should
exactly what the
think
prototype
about
saw in
content creators,
Maybe he felt a
because
connection
there is so more to being a content creator
Focus,
than
Chum. We need you to
just getting a bag and
beg your
dipping.
pardon?
Because when these people quit, nobody is gonna care because they barely even left a mark on the YouTube community. They left a scar on the YouTube community. They didn't leave a positive mark. They left a 1,000 arrows in the ground and 400 scars from their enemy. That is all they got, really. So it's just a glorified version of a content farm. And because there's so much content farms out there, I just really want to dedicate this video specifically to Game Tunes once again, because this is one of the other times I've talked about Game Tunes. So why they're back at it again, I really don't know.
Oh, Chum, you're not with those other toys, are you?
Okay.
Haven't I always been good to you, Chum? I saved you, didn't I?
Honestly,
And next
why
time
is there a slash
stay
mark
safe in
with
your
these
mouth.
rainbow chemical looking stuff
Chum.
on the wall?
That was the
And
last time
since when
anyone
could
ever saw
Chum
Preston
turn you
Wood.
into a toy?
Fleischer.
You see, look, they are getting
Chum
all
was
of the
considered
head
being
cannons
Prototype's right-hand man.
completely wrong.
Until
And I don't know why they're doing this, but they are getting all the head cannons wrong. And why is Huggy Wuggy, and Kissy Missy not injured in this one? Like, I know they're getting injured now, but if it wasn't for that, they would be perfectly fine. And by the way, Huggy Wuggy is not on our side. So the fact that Giblet and Huggy
that's what
and the
brought him
player are just standing conveniently.
to his new.
Where's the player? But the fact that Chum, Giblet, and Huggy are all just standing conveniently really makes the official headcanon look more like a copycat to all these iPad kids that only know about this, because Gen Beta, Gen Alpha might be cooked if this is the content that's gonna be produced, because streaming services are gonna catch wind of what people like these days, and it's low quality slop with absolutely zero effort put into it. Just let that sink in, for real, for real. So basically, when these so-called streaming services do catch wind of what the public likes these days, they're gonna ruin everything we like. The Amazing World of Gumball, one of my all-time favorites from Cartoon Network, is not making it to till the end of the month. They are not making it.
You said it, buddy.
And with the rise of
if you wanna
content
see more
farms
of
like this,
Chum,
we
Willie,
all
and
have a
Prototype,
lesson.
make
Do
sure
not
to
make
click this
Igama
video.
Gigamas like this.